Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us with the GE model number 7-2929A, and I performed a daytime medium wave band scan. This is a really cool classic vintage radio I picked up a couple years back. It's been sitting on my shelf, and I figured I'll see how it does during the day. Never did a daytime band scan with it. Sounds cool. So we'll do a features, we'll do size comparison, and we'll start cruising the daytime band with this radio. So let's check it out. I did review this back in the past, but we'll do like a mini review right now. Left hand side, we got the FM antenna. Pretty awesome. On the front, we have our dial of FM with AFC control, 88 to 108. We have the AM dial. It's showing 550 to 1600. It's probably 530 to 1610. We have a TV low band, channels 2 through 6, and TV high, channels 7 through 13. Now, of course, I can't get those anymore because the analog stations don't exist. There's only digital TV now. But there is one station on channel 6 I can pick up because there's still a low power audio station transmitting on that frequency, which is interesting. General Electric, got this kind of a clear dial indicator, which is pretty nice. Here, this little emblem says TV sound. So I get this up to the camera here. TV sound. This is like a brushed plastic here, kind of neat. This cool speaker grill, I'm digging it. If you notice, this radio is like new condition. That's how I picked it up from eBay. It's hard to find good examples like this now. A lot of people collecting radios. Two-way power, so it is more difficult to try to find these. Tuning wheel on the right-hand side, volume on-off control. Band select switch, FM, AM, of course, TV bands. It must have been cool back in the day to listen to the TV while you're outside working on something. They don't do that anymore, but that would be cool. Got this neat little two-tone handle here built into the radio. On the back, so I get this back up to the camera. Okay, get really close and personal here. Can I get it all in there? There's the model number 7-2929A, and there's vented case here. And behind this, oh wait, here we go. We got an earphone jack. And behind this battery compartment, we have a 4 AA cell holder that fits really tight. And then the AC cord is all wrapped up in here. It's permanently attached, which is really nice. And they even give you a little exit point for that cord. Cool setup. So yeah, I think I paid around 20 or 25 bucks for this. Not a bad radio. So let's go ahead, do a little size comparison. I always have my little radios handy. I got my CC pocket. Current time is 11:05 a.m. This is Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois. We're in spring right now, so we're about 4.5 hours after sunrise. Give you an idea. Next we have, I'm using this for my frequency checker, the CC Skywave single sideband radio. Figure what the heck, this is cool. Neat little radio, pretty sensitive. We're going to use this if we get lost on the dial. I can tune it with this radio to find it. Typically not during the day so much because the stations are pretty straight on. But if, in the evening, this comes in handy. So there you go. And of course, size. Can put that pocket out of the way. All right, so there you go, get an idea. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like no one can. He loves vintage GE's radios made in Hong Kong land. Whoops. And hey, look, there's another one. Yeah, I think it said Hong Kong on here, didn't it, guys? Quick check. Gotta look. Gotta find out. I think it's Hong Kong. I think it's, early 80s, I'm guessing. Where does it say Hong Kong? There it is, right there. Made in Hong Kong. There it is. HC. What the heck am I thinking? All right, let's go ahead and turn this on. Start jamming away. It's got some good audio, too. At the bottom of the AM band. Should be with the band selector. There we go. Very clear. Liking that. Analog smoothness. Now picking up a station, and this is an AM radio and FM radio. So the AM radio portion has its own little built-in antenna. A lot of people don't know that. Still, they ask me questions why I don't raise this antenna when I'm doing a band scan. AM band relies on the internal ferrite bar, and it's in this direction, horizontal orientation. So when you tune your AM band, you have to turn the radio towards the station you want to receive. So I have to turn this horizontal bar towards the north so I can pick up this station.
There's always a little bit of a chip on their shoulder because, that school never recruited them.
So there you go. Picking up WAUK. This is Jackson, Wisconsin, 540, ESPN radio. I have a passive loop handy I can use. Passive loops are nice. They improve the gain without spending any power. And I have one called the Turk Advantage. It's a great passive loop. You put it perpendicular to the horizontal portion of the antenna. And we tune it in so we can eliminate that hiss.
I asked him that simply because I was there when SIUC, coached by Bruce Weber, went to the Elite Eight 2 years in a row. And understand, like in Illinois, I used to say Illinois because it had an S on it. I had to figure out you don't pronounce the S. And I'm like, that's not correct.
So there you go. Helps a little bit. There you go.
Right?
Okay, we'll keep this handy. Keep it off the table. Interfere to the stations. Okay, let's keep tuning. Big radio. I have to zoom it out here. Okay. Smooth tuning for an old radio. It's surprising.
Compared to California. Is that a fair question, my friends? Do you know how underreported the damage?
So here's 560 WIND, Chicago, Illinois. The answer?
In terms of addiction, depression, suicide.
Businesses and settings have expanded capacity. So in retail settings, where we are at 50% capacity, the bridge phase would only bring us to 60% capacity, not so noticeable. But for things like weddings, where currently the cap is at 50 guests or 50% of, a room.
Here's 580 coming in really nice. WILL, Urbana, Illinois. It's NPR station. It's about 150 miles south.
They don't count against that number. So that's a huge difference. And how we get to this bridge phase is a certain amount of folks need to, 70%, I believe, need to be vaccinated over
10 to 20%, perhaps 20%, so you can avoid some of the stuff within it.
Here's 590 WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, about 140 miles away. Let's try the loop, see if we can make it sound better.
It's really up to you and your family. If you all want to actually mark up, not mark up, that you build up, that's fine as well. But the amount down has nothing to do with that, though. The amount down goes down to, I want you to avoid
there you go.
PMI. And I want you to have equity in your house. You need at least 20% equity in your house.
I'm not sure what happened there. Will Richardson, yeah. The defensive switch didn't occur, though, Bobby. He had a practice layup. Yeah, Jordan.
Here's 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles away. Not bad. And I'm sure this is going to pick up the same, so let's go ahead and tune this in. Frequency, you can actually go direct, 670. Whoops, I'm sorry, not 670, 600. Yeah, so Skyway is a really sensitive receiver. You're paying a lot for that. This was like 20, 25 bucks. That was 170. Just to give you an idea.
CJ Frederick. They're swinging around weak side.
The tone on here is, of course, amazing. So there you go.
We figured that would be the matchup. 8 to shoot for the Hawks. Right side pass for Connor McCaffrey.
15 years ago, I looked it up. He was the rough one.
Yeah. So here's my quick story. This is not really a hotel horror story, but it was personally horrifying. So,
all right.
This is about 10 years ago. As I said, we traveled with the big family.
Here's 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Pool at one of the hotels, and we got to do our own thing. So I was the last to arrive. I think I was still mayor then, so it's got to be at least probably 8 to 10 years ago.
There we go. We got some Hispanic music on 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Playing at that tempo, that methodical pace, that's a little more them than Illinois. So it's still going to be that Loyola defense and their game plan.
Here's 670, The Score, WSCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs. Always comes in very strong.
This Oregon State offense is pretty hot. They're playing pretty free. They're playing with good pace, but it's not a breakneck speed.
The dial seems accurate.
Oil is going to grind you out a little bit, just to slow it down, be methodical, focused on execution. That's something Oregon State would be comfortable with. Butting heads.
Platform and
okay, I think we're just picking up 700. WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles away.
Unpredictable. You got a 15 seed already going to 16. How do you rank this tournament as far as?
It's pretty hard picking that up. So let's see how the Skywave does it. Let's enter it in. Okay, I don't know. It's coming in pretty good on this, actually. All right.
Illinois has been in person since August. 15 to 22 kids per class. They've done a great job, and unfortunately, people aren't singing the praise.
720 WGN Chicago.
Have been back in person. The majority of what is promoted by newspapers and the radio is it's still not safe, regardless of what the CDC says. The bias.
Mal usado, puesto que con el uso de los anticonceptivos químicos, como son la píldora.
750 WNDZ Portage, Indiana.
El de Proprovera, Norplan, Parche y otros.
Fiduciaries obligated to put clients first. It's the highest standard for a financial advisor.
So, what do you provide? Cookie cutter portfolios like the rest of us?
No cookie cutter portfolio.
780 WBBM Chicago. They got cool old-time radio shows between Monday through Friday between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Something to check out. I think you guys really like it. They usually have 2 episodes in that hour session, which is really nice. I enjoy it.
Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when our clients do better. When it comes to helping clients achieve a comfortable retirement, we're clearly different.
So we've got a big job to do, and people, these mask holes like Rand Paul.
Here's 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois, about 40 miles away.
And, in Idaho, where the Idaho legislature, in fact, had to shut down because they had a COVID outbreak after they were cheering on
Okay, the music there is 860 WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles north, running at 250 watts. So, yeah, low power station, picking it up here. Nice. Of course, directional. Okay, very faint signal here. I can just pick out people talking on 870 WKAR, East Lansing, Michigan. It's about 195 miles. Let's see if we can pick it up with the loop. We'll bring it in. Cool, pushing the limits. Let's keep tuning. Now, there's a lot of stations in that little area, so we'll see how this does selectivity-wise.
This is why so many people in this audience are switching their cell phone service from one of the big providers to Pure Talk.
Okay, this is 890 WLS, Chicago, Illinois. High-pitch whine coming from the camera. On most all radios, it does that.
And if you go over on data, they don't charge you for it. They don't.
Cruises to the top, and it's still your #1 TV stream.
And those are your top TV streams of the week on iHeartRadio.
Call 1-888-FARMERS and you could save on your auto insurance. Better than using your phone to see if your post got any likes.
Okay, this should be Milwaukee. Let's check it out.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchange, their affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Save big in your water and energy bills with Navien tankless water heaters. Instant heat, spa-like comfort, endless too. Never ends. Navien makes it easy to go tankless. Tanklessmadesimples.com. So Daniel Jeremiah is a former scout, 3 different teams.
So 920 is WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Big Badger.
Podcast that the Patriots might move up.
Now would be the theological aspect. It does have something to do now. So there's both, and I think it's important to have both.
930 WBKM, Relevant Radio from Sandwich, Illinois. If you're hungry, visit. I'm sure they've heard that joke a million times and probably are tired of it.
If I'm just approaching it for the first time, or I've done a little reading. No.
Cool, we got some good music on 940 WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin. Nice.
Our Lord in his life with one of the Gospels. Should we dive into some of St. Paul's writings?
Here's 950 WNTD, Chicago, Illinois. Relevant Radio again. Sister station to 930.
I heard come to some sort of middle ground, which they eventually did. They travel back and forth between up here in the Pennsylvania area and the
970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
shocking to them both that they've gone for years and never even thought to discuss.
We've built our company on the compliments and referrals of our great customers. Hi, this is Terry from Weedman Lawn Care. Our golf course quality, time...
1000 WMVP, Chicago. Let's see what that dial looks like. I think it's fairly accurate there. Yeah, it is. It's 1000. Cool.
But more importantly, I thought you might want to hear what others say about their experience with us. Debbie.
Staczki lotnicze I morskie przez Polamer do Polski, prosto z Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Wyślij, tak jak...
As you can tell, it's Polish. 1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Lincoln Avenue. Więcej informacji 773-774-8855. Polamer. Jedyna taka polska firma.
Nie masz ubezpieczenia dentystycznego? Nie martw się. Doktor Aneta
Fun.
Facebook message from listener Todd. I want to read this to you. He said U.S. debt clock lists current U.S. debt.
1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Even more crazy is it lists the currency and credit derivatives.
Okay, faint signal, 1060 WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, 100 miles away with the music. Bring the loop in. Closed stations are making it difficult.
Documentary on the Versailles together after the end of World War I.
There you go. That's nice. Picking that up. That loop really helps. I'm guessing the internal antenna is about a 3-inch, 3.5 inch internal ferrite.
Smaller guys. Oregon a mini drought. Coming up on 2.5 minutes.
Here's 1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin. ESPN on the weekends. ESPN on the weekends. NASCAR on the weekends. ESPN station.
Cut off at the baseline, ball knocked away and stolen.
Music on 1080 WNWI, Oakland, Illinois. (1110) WMBI, Chicago, Illinois. Some more music. Nice to have these.
Everyone.
It is, and I know we're going to do more of this, and everybody's excited about it, especially the listeners. I would be...
Here's 11:30 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
We're all remembering in that still phase of grieving and remembering. Rush, how are you doing?
Absolutely. You know, it's been tough. I'd be lying.
Is to shield themselves. So if there's a missile launched from Yemen into Saudi Arabia, the Iranians would say, we don't have anything to do with this.
Here's 1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, out of Chicago, Illinois.
Whether it's the money that has gone to Hezbollah that holds Israel at risk, whether it's...
See if the squirrel is running around.
6 million people to live horrible lives by having to flee their homeland.
The squirrel makes an appearance. Yes, 1180 WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. Squirrels are running around in your neighborhood. I don't think that's how they say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. Get the squirrel out.
Pero como digo,
1200 WRTO, Chicago, Illinois.
en todos los deportes, porque para llegar, Miguel.
Next to it, 1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois.
It would be a little too much to get into for today. But as far as our farm impact,
1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. Selectivity is getting a little harder.
Carbon fee and dividend legislation, carbon pricing. But I'd like your viewers to know that the legislation we support.
Next to, they're bleeding over a little bit. This is 1240 WSBC, Chicago, Illinois. You can still hear WCLO a little bit. Sports Talk on 1250 WSSP, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
High school player, you're that good. You're going to get... Now, we'll see. Steve, what's this young kid name?
A little bit of country music, barely picking that up. 1260 WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away. It's a pretty faint station. I'd bring out the loop, but we're running out of time.
Bald eagles, loggerhead sea turtles, and other endangered species as you stroll along the longest
1280 WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
coast, right? Because, I mean, pretty much now when you get down to Florida, everything is developed. And there's very little.
Just picking up music on WZTI 1290, Greenfield, Wisconsin. Fonz Radio.
Siłek stymulacyjny.
Next to it's 1300 WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
This year. So unfortunately he was not able to, but we will.
Next to that's 1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Many of you have heard throughout many, many years. Rush firmly believed that you are. He also obviously proved that he could shoot, which was his big question about how.
Here's 1330 WNTA, Rockford, Illinois, mixing with a station WKTA, Evanston, Illinois.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, it's been, we've had some
Stuff. I'm going to possibly room to engrave all the names and everything on there.
1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois.
In good working condition, a router for woodworking, a bandsaw table, and or a belt sander, you see.
Shopping on the radio. Get your belt sander on the radio. I want to buy a radio off the radio. I want to do that. I will call them up and get one.
Under miscellaneous, not surprising. Nothing under the
There you go. Got some cool music on 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. Rock on. Rock on. headbanging. Not really, but cool. Probably need a loop for this, selectivity-wise. 1390 WGRB. They got some gospel music, Chicago, Illinois. We got music on 1400 WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin, and we're getting a little bleed over from 1410.
Typically a $10 dining certificate that I can throw item, so usually sells out quickly, and I've got limited quantities every week, so that's why we've labeled it as a premium item.
More shopping on the radio, 1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
And hummus dips, and they
Get out your credit card, folks.
I know it is Mediterranean cuisine, but they offer you gyros, chicken kebabs,
And your cordless telephone.
hummus and pita wraps, premium salads, soups, vegetarian.
You know who you are.
This is also a really good location too. I know lots of people love this one. It's just off of North McLean.
1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. Doing too bad.
Or somehow contribute to what he says makes the country work. And we are asking you to nominate either yourselves or others. If you go to rushlimbaugh.com, there's a nominate tab at the top of the webpage.
Okay, so Rush is a big topic right now. So let's center this. Where was I? Okay, 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois. Gotta get this going.
Recipients of the Rush Limbaugh Great American Business.
I think we're just picking up some music on 1450 WCEV, Cicero, Illinois. We can check that real quick here. There we go. We are on the right station. Yeah. See, Todderbert knows where he's at. Okay. Pretty faint station there. 1460 WJTI, West Ellis, Wisconsin. Here we go, Iron Country, 1490 WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Yeah, I turned the music down quickly because of copyright issues. So if you're wondering why I stopped it, it's not because I don't like the song. It's a cool song, but yeah, it's copyright stuff.
Does she know about all the nights out?
Just a hint of 1500 WPJX. Heavy metal on from Zion, Illinois. Awesome. Pink Floyd, nice, on 1520 WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois. I think that's the first time I've heard Pink Floyd on the AM band recently. That's amazing. Love it. Station gets my vote. (1560) WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin.
This is the time to join the Align Healthy Gut Cleanup from the number one doctor recommended probiotic brand. Sign up.
See what this is. 1570. Okay, it's 1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. Next to it, 1590 WCGO, Evanston, Illinois. We're almost done, guys. I think it tops out. There you go, Lake County. Traffic Advisory Radio. Picking up a faint signal, 1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin. So it goes past the normal 1620. And there it is. Okay, we'll turn it off. Cool, the GE 7-2929A. Yeah, quite a cool relic from back in the day. GE's two-way power. Cool how it's built-in handle. Great garage radio, great take-around radio. I mean, this is a really cool. I'm really enjoying this. The 4 AA batteries, not sure how long they'll last, but yeah, I like having that option. I wish it still had TV sound. That'd have been cool. But AM band, not too bad during the day. You can have a lot of fun with this radio. If you enjoyed the video, give me a big like. You guys are the best. 2, if you like GE radios and you want to see more reviews of them and you want to see more band scans, just let me know. Comment below. And of course, hit subscribe at the bell icon. Get notified of these videos so you don't miss out. I review and do demonstrations every 2 days. You'll see a new video pop up. It can be a radio, a flashlight. It can be a power bank. It can be making a kit, building a radio. You know, just different things. Comparing top 10, stuff like that. So definitely subscribe. And then 3, comment below what you think about this GE 7-2929A. Is it something you'd be looking after? Do you think it's neat? For the age of this radio, being early 80s or late 70s, yeah, it's amazing that it's still running strong. I didn't recap or have to repair anything. It's like new out of the box, even though I don't have the box. So, not bad. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys take care, and we'll see you in my next video.